Alright, I've at least got audio. The only thing I can figure is I'm going to have to do this a little different until I can determine why I don't have any video. I guess we'll just go ahead and do the chat. That's fine, Charlene. I just, we're always going to get people that, for whatever reason, they've got to clown around or whatever. I've gotten to the point where I'm used to it. Um, it just shows their lack of character more than anything. But it's for whatever reason, I'm not going to have a webcam tonight. So I'm just going to put in. I guess I'm just going to have to. Just trying to figure out. I'll put up one of these, and at least we'll have an image up there. Not exactly my idea of a. That way we have an image. Is Picasso safe with Field out? Yes, she is, because Field is under house arrest. He cannot leave the house, period. If he leaves the house, he'll be arrested, put back in jail. He could be charged with contempt, and that will be that. So, but because of the situation I had with my video, we're not going to have I'm not going to be able to go on with a webcam. I don't know what it is. Every once in a while, I screw something up in the settings, and I knock the webcam off the air, and that's apparently what I've done. Right now, it's not even showing the webcam operational. That means that I've got to go into my software settings, come down to Logitech, put on Logitech Capture, and that'll bring up my camera. So, and if I can, if I can get the camera back online, fine. If not, then it's not the end of the world. Get this out of the way, and now let me see. Put Timmy up here. Huh, that's strange. I wonder why it does that. Okay. Okay. I get a little red dot in the corner, and when I hit it, the dot disappears. It's not allowing me. Alright, let me get. Well, isn't that weird? Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is going to be one of these strange things where I just do not have any video. Field cannot contact anyone by any means, electronic communication. So, using a ham radio, number one, he doesn't have a ham radio license, and number two, it's that third party contact. No, I'm not being hacked. This happens every once in a while. It's something with the settings in this thing, and it's just not allowing me to bring the webcam up. The webcam is up and running on the software that runs the webcam, but for some reason, OBS, every time I go to bring the camera in here, all I get's a tiny little red dot, and I go on the red dot to try and enlarge the image, and it disappears. So basically, I have no video. I can do images, I can read documents and stuff like that, but um, I cannot have my webcam on, which is probably good because people don't have to look at me. Um, this is kind of like when I do my drive-a-thons. You don't see me going down the road because all I do is I record the audio, then I come back and I record the video. So basically, I'm gonna wander around and see what's going on. Oops, that's why. So, yeah, it's just one of those things, but we'll just chalk this down as a bad night. And maybe by the Saturday night Murtathon, I can get this thing straightened out. What I'll probably do is I'm probably going to cut this short tonight, just so I can go through and figure out what is going on with the camera and see if I can't fix it so that we've got a reasonable live stream, because this is doing something it did back when I was first live streaming, in that the camera cuts out and what in the world? It looks like Randy Erickson's going against Dr. Tammy. Now, this is a surprise, because Dr. Tammy was supposed to be an ally to these people, and now all of a sudden...
Hello, everyone. You know who this
Dr.
is.
Tamara Parrott, they'd made a
Yet you have
video.
absolutely no idea. Of
Dr.
course.
Tamara Power
Tonight we are
Towers
going to be
Perry,
discussing
pedophile
Tammy Perry,
supporting
aka Dr.
pediatrician.
Tamara Towers out of Seattle, Washington. Let's get started.
Does anyone else
It's interesting that
feel like they can see two
Randy Erickson put this
sons,
on her
or is it just me?
Facebook page, because he's
It's just
basically
you.
letting
You are a
material
doctor,
that is against
correct?
Dr. Tammy be put on her.
Does it seem like there's more than one son? Does it seem like
That's
there's
what Dr.
two
Tammy's doing.
discrete objects there?
Two discrete objects? I believe the word you're looking for is distinct. Are there two distinct objects there?
It's kind of interesting. And let's see. And Tim Homseth put up a song that he claims to have written 20 years ago about, it was a computer virus that was going around back then. And he decided to connect it to the coronavirus, which I thought was kind of weird. But that's... So Timmy's not doing anything new. And let's see. Kind of... See if anything's new in Twitter Town. Oh, I got some direct messages. Oh, our favorite neighborhood. Oh, we got a picture of the First Lady in her underwear on one of the Trump jets. Ain't that slick? Well, of course Timmy got it wrong, Tom. Yeah, Timmy gets everything wrong. Tom Hanks was not in Italy. Um, Governor DeWine of Ohio, 100,000 people believed to have coronavirus. Number projected to double every 6 days. Oh, that sucks. Um, Locally here in Orlando, Walt Disney World will be shutting down. Uh, good. Universal Studios going to be shutting down. Um, a lot of different places around Orlando shutting down. I've noticed that when I leave out from the Orlando airport, the crowds are diminish, diminishing quite a bit. You know, I get the biggest kick out of Timmy and the stuff that he puts up. It's just um, so stupid. Yeah, I'm just going through. Since I don't have any video, I'm just going to go through here. Yeah, Tom Hanks is in Australia. Uh, and I think it's his wife has a positive reading for the virus and he does not. Um, so that's where we're going there. You know, and it's the different. Yeah, it's just we're to the normal shit. You know, I'm not understanding. Well, Teslana, you're obviously in here. How the hell you got around my block is kind of strange. You must have created a new channel to do it. But uh, I always thought that Teslana was a pro-Trumper, but she's got that one picture of Mrs. Trump in one of Donald's aircraft, and she's got very provocative something on, and you know, it doesn't leave much to the imagination. Let's put it that way. So I suppose with the situation the way it is tonight, that it's not any big deal. You know, it's just. But I'm not going to post these pictures in the room. You know, if she wants to send them to me for my viewing pleasure, that's all fine. Okay, so both do now. That's a new development because I had heard that it was just the wife, but nothing would surprise me at this point. Um, Going down through. Not much showing up on Twitter in that respect so far. Got a lot on about Trump and the NYPD officer commits suicide at Manhattan police station. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, it's just the internet is filling, or Twitter is filling up largely with coronavirus stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's. Timothy Holmseth puts up a tweet Cops caught him lying about his age and profession to be involved with child cases. Yeah, defamation on the part of Timothy, as usual. Another lie. Yeah, Trudeau's wife has tested positive. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. Um, so both Hankses has got the coronavirus, and Mrs. Trudeau is the one. So let's see. Okay, this is today. Both tested positive according to this latest article that I'm looking at. We have COVID 19 and are in isolation so we do not spread it to anyone else. So, so that confirms that. But, yeah. Oh, that's weird. It's like the Brio won't budge. Huh. Yeah, I'll tell you, I have the strangest luck when it comes to this stuff. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Yeah, I'm going to shorten the live stream tonight so that I'm going to have to straighten all this stuff out. I'll stay on for about another 10 or 15 minutes and then I'm going to call it because uh, this stuff just is not working right. That is really weird. What the heck it is? Hmm. Tom, I would not rely on anything coming out of Russia. They don't have freedom of information over there. Um, and there is free travel still going on in and out of Russia. So there's no um, restrictions that I know of. Yeah, we got about another 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm going to cut it until I can figure out what's going on with this thing. I'm kind of disappointed that this is such a sloppy broadcast. It's just, this thing is very unpredictable. 1 minute it'll be working fine, and the next, it's just whatever happened, the camera will not come on to OBS, and I don't know why. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. Um, that's kind of interesting. Um, but there will be a Murtathon tomorrow night. Uh, you know, kind of wonder where everybody's at. We got 22 people in here, which is okay. I usually run anywhere from 50 to 90. Um, haven't heard anything about anything else in the news as far as any of the other cases. Um, the Absug case, we're probably another week or so before we hear about that. Uh, the 5 investigations that are going on are more or less being done the way these things are normally done. Um, and so, you know, that is where we're at on that. Oh, boy. Another photo. Oh. Well, Tessalana, that happens to be true. He is. The warrant against Tim Holmseth is still in effect to answer the direct message. Um, he um, was too much of a coward to show up in court, and thus he's out there having the time of his life, sightseeing all over the United States. At least the last time I checked, that's what he was doing. And so, oh, missed that one. That's another picture I haven't heard. Hmm. Well, I'll ship that to um, Randy Erickson again. Well, this can be shipped off to Kim, and that can be added to the evidence roster, so I'm kind of glad she sent that. Yeah, Tom, I do pretty good on this. And the reason the numbers went down is because I shut down the other chat because I thought maybe if I rebooted and started all over again, the video would correct itself, and that did not happen. So I've got to figure out why the camera's not coming up. Last time this happened, I had to uninstall OBS and then reinstall it, and I think that's what we're going to have to do. Um, is I'm going to have to uninstall the software, reinstall it, and see if that um, cures the problem. And if it does, then tomorrow night I'll be in better shape. But I suppose I have been running around like nobody's business trying to get equipment for my um, coverage down in Fort Lauderdale. I picked up a camera case and a tripod. Or not a tripod, but I picked up a camera case. I picked up what we call a dead cat for my microphone. And one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of my camera setup so that people can see one of the operations I'm going to be using. When I go down to Fort Lauderdale, it's going to be kind of a tech talk thing where I display the equipment I'm going to use. I'm going to get into a short video showing the capabilities of the camera that I've used in the past. It's really nice camera. It has what we call a 1,000 millimeter zoom or 3,000 millimeter zoom. Uh, and the camera's so powerful you can actually see the rings of Saturn through it if the lighting, if you're in a rural setting. It's really nice camera, and I'm going to be showing some of the other things that I've been using when going out to do the live segments. If things had gone differently today, I had planned on doing a live stream from the Orange County Courthouse through the laptop, but things didn't work out. I just was simply too busy. I may try and do that next week. So that's where we're at. But I don't see anything going on at all. And saw a thing up here that says Mexico is going to close their border to prevent people from the United States from going to Mexico. Well, that's interesting. Um, but no, it does not seem we're kind of dead tonight. So, and this is one of the worst broadcasts I've done in a while. I have simply messed this whole thing up, unfortunately. And I'm not sure what to do about it. But that's weird. I'm going to have to figure something out. I think part of the problem is there's a software issue with the Brio, and I may have to change out cameras, which I planned on doing anyway. Just the problem is with the camera I'd be using, I'd be off at an angle a lot like what um, Monty does when he broadcasts. He doesn't look directly into the camera when he's on his computer. He looks off to one side. And I'm going to check out and see what's going on YouTube before I leave. Let's see what Monty's doing. Holy crap! No wonder Monty's got 492 people on his channel watching right now. That is really high. You know, way to go, Monty. So everybody, if you're looking for someone to watch, go over and watch Marty. Holy smackerel. Yeah, Marty's doing a good job. So, let's see. Interesting. Yeah, he's doing the Monty thing. So that's good. Wow. Yeah, I'll give him a thumbs up. Give Monty a few thumbs up. Reading his chat there to see what he's talking about. Hi, Monty, or Marty, excuse me. Yeah, yeah, I'm having technical difficulties tonight. This thing is really acting up. I'm going to have to do some troubleshooting, and because of that, I'm probably going to shut down here in the next 3 or 4 minutes because it's not much point in doing this if I can't get this right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a backup plan to where if I cannot do the webcam, then I'll do other things that I can do with the software. So at least I can do a presentation. You just won't have my ugly mug to look at, which I suppose is giving everybody a service. But I will be here tomorrow night, same time and everything, and we'll see if I can do a better job of presenting and to see if there's anything worthwhile to talk about. I do wish everyone well. Enjoy your Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll see how things go. So this is William K. Murtaugh, Witness 1. Everybody, have a good one.